Sorry about that. I think we got cut off a little bit. So hopefully you saw that we found our length and width of the actual tennis court, and then we used our formula for area, which is area equals length times width, to find the area was 312 meters squared. But we're going to follow those same set of steps on 17 and 18 because again we're looking at a scale drawing. So we're going to start by writing our scale as a fraction, including the units, 1 centimeter per 50 meters. And I'm going to use that to set up our proportion so that I know 28 centimeters is the length on the map. All right, and I am going to use this to help me figure out the actual length of the road. So on the map it's 28 centimeters long. Let's find out how many meters it is in real life. So I see that I'm going to turn a 1 into a 28 by multiplying by 28. So if I do that on top of my ratio, I also have to do that on the bottom. And when I multiply 50 by 28, I get 1,400 meters. Now, what I know is that there is a traffic cone every 10 meters along the road. So I need to find out how many tens are there in 1,400. So if I divide this by 10, I find that there are 140 tens in 1,400. So there is a cone at the start of 2nd Avenue and then a cone every 10 meters along the way. So every 10 meters plus the one at the start gives us a total of 141 cones in all. All right, and last problem we're going to look at. I'm going to move some of this up out of the way. In a certain city, there are 3 stores where you can rent DVDs. This must be an old problem since nobody rents DVDs anymore. The table shows the cost Y in dollars to rent X DVDs at store A. The graph represents the cost at store B, and the equation Y equals 3.35x represents the cost at store C. At which store is the cost of renting DVDs the least? So we need to know how to compare the constant of proportionality in a table to a graph and to an equation. So in a table, I'm looking for that constant, which is my Y to X ratio. So I'm going to look at the rows in my table and I'm going to write them as a fraction, Y to X. So when I do $6.90 divided by 2, I find that that's $3.45. Now I'm going to look at the second row in my table. $13.80 divided by 4 also gives me $3.45. And as I look at my final row in the table, my Y to X ratio is 1725 divided by 5, which also is 345. So my constant in this table is $3.45. Let's look at store B with the graph. So my constant is going to be the ratio of all of these points, Y to X, but it's easiest to look at my unit rate and find that constant. So for every 1 DVD, I'm going to pay $3.40. So my constant in this case is $3.40 per 1 DVD. So far, store B is cheaper. And finally, as I look at this equation, if I remember that my equation takes the form Y equals KX, K is my constant. So in this case, $3.35 is my constant, and that is my cheapest price yet. So store C would rent DVDs for the cheapest price. All right, you guys are ready to knock out your test and boost those test scores with your retake. Good luck, everyone.